Hello, woman to woman community. My name is Tillies Daniel, and I am a transformational coach. I am the creator of the phenomenalwoman.net, and I'm here to talk to you today about overcoming rejection and manifesting the life that you truly want. Let's first start out by talking about what is rejection. Rejection is that feeling and that emotion that we get when we're not being accepted. That feeling that we're being left out or forgotten, or maybe we even lost a job and we felt rejected. But I want you to understand that rejection is not someone disliking you or you're unimportant, you're not valuable. It just means that one situation, that one person, that one thing did not work out. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're not wanted. It just means that you did not work out in that one particular situation. Now, I know some of you are saying, but Tillies, it's happened multiple times. And I get that. And this is talk today is just for you. If you have experienced rejection multiple times, then I want you to listen up, because we're going to talk about the feeling of rejection and actually what it is. And we're going to talk about some ways that you could overcome that and turn your life around so you can manifest what it is that you truly want in life. So first, let's start out talking about some of the emotional feelings that we actually get from the feeling and the emotion of rejection and how it affects us. And so when we start feeling rejected, we start feeling that we're not valued and no one cares about us, or maybe we've been on a job for a long time and we got laid off, we got fired. I've been in all those situations, so I understand, right? But you might start out ignoring friends. You no longer want to hang out. You no longer want to be in that relationship. You no longer feel satisfied with your current job or your current career. All of these things tied together can make you feel rejected. That's exactly what rejection is, okay? And one of the things that we do when we're experiencing rejection is we start internalizing that as if we actually did something wrong. And a lot of times it's not something that we did wrong. And I often tell my clients and other people that I'm coaching and I'm talking to is that, maybe that's God's way of protecting you. Maybe that situation didn't work out, that relationship didn't work out, because there's something there that you're supposed to do that's better. Maybe that career that you've been in, or maybe that job that you really wanted. I know that was me. A lot of times when I felt rejected, I felt like I'm not good enough, is because I wanted this position so bad. And in the end, I ended up getting something much better than what I originally thought that I wanted. So a lot of times God is protecting us from something negative. He's getting us out of a situation that could be deadly for us or even worse. And so how do you overcome these things? How do you overcome that emotion, right? You want to first say to yourself, hey, I'm not to blame here. That relationship didn't work out because it was not supposed to work out. I'm getting divorced because there's something better for me. That was an unhealthy situation. Maybe it was mental, maybe it was physical, maybe it was both. But you have to acknowledge, first of all, that, hey, I have some disappointment here. That's number 2. Acknowledge, I have some disappointment. I don't feel good in this relationship any longer. I don't feel good in this career any longer. I know I deserve better. Number 3, I want you to think about loving yourself. Deep down, love yourself. And I know that's cliche these days, but I want you to really get into some self-care. Get a massage. Get a therapist. Go onto the beach. I know for me, water, when I'm around the water, I am happy. And then number 4, I want you to try and not become stuck. Don't become stuck in that situation. Because when you become stuck in it, now you're perpetuating it and you can't manifest. See, manifest is all about belief. Believing that something is going to happen. It's about the feeling and the thoughts that you have. And when you're feeling rejected, and when you're feeling that negative emotion, you cannot manifest. You cannot get to where you're supposed to be because you're continually to look back. And that's what we don't want you to do. I don't want you to internalize the perceived rejection because it's just a perception. It's not actually real. You have to move on from situations. Believe it or not, nothing lasts forever. And we have to understand that one day we all have to make decisions in our life in order to move forward. So what I really want you to think about today as we talk about rejection and manifesting is that you have to remove yourself from certain situations so that now you can actually get to your purpose. And the only way you can get to your purpose is sometimes we have to release. Listen, pain happens to us all, but you do not have to wallow in it. You do not have to sit in that pain, right? That's a choice. Okay, so now that we've gotten past the rejection, now that we know how to handle the rejection, when it comes up, when that feeling comes up, I want you to now engage it. Recognize it and engage it. Don't allow it to sit and fester in your life and create that negative emotion and that sadness. Because once you do that, it's going to be hard for you to manifest. Now, once you get past that and you acknowledge that emotion, now you can think about the life to be. That's where you get to the sweet spot of manifestation, right? How you overcome the rejection and the emotion and get to the life that you want is now you can sit down and you can write out your intention for the next phase. That's right. There's always light after darkness. And then you can now manifest the life you want. You can now start to create that new life, that new reality that you really, really want, that new job. Now you can sit and think, okay, what do I really want? A few years ago, I found myself in a situation where I was not only divorced, but I also had lost my job and I needed to find a way for my 2 kids and I needed to create a new life. I could have sat there and wallowed in the fact that I'm unemployed with 2 kids and now I don't know what to do. But instead of that, I made a decision that I was going to create a new reality. And I did. I went on to finish my master's degree, to start earning 6 figures on my government job, and now have the position of my dreams. And so I want you ladies here for Woman to Woman to know that no matter what, you can be phenomenal. No matter what the situation you're facing right now, no matter if it's rejection or doubt or laid off and fired, right? You can still build the life of your dreams because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So as I wrap up, I want you to remember a couple of things. Rejection is just a temporary emotion. Don't allow it to take over your life. Accept the rejection, but don't allow it to take over. Then you want to move forward with thinking about your new life, what it is you want. Turn that phone on. Talk to some people. Go out with your friends. Create something new for you. Okay? And rather wallow in that negativity, look for some new opportunities. Look for new opportunities that you can now become who you are supposed to be. You can change that reality and manifest the life that you want. So if you want more tips from me, you could follow me on social media at Tillies Talks, but I have a private group just for ladies where we can talk about these things. I give free nuggets and free workshops. So if you go to thephenomenalwoman.net /VIP in all caps, and you could connect with me there. And you also would get a free gift for signing up and becoming a part of our Phenomenal Woman community. So it was great talking to you today. I hope you have a great seminar with the Woman to Woman, and I'll talk to you later.